Hey there, Clashers, it is Galatrap. Thanks for checking out Clash of Clans Attacks. I've got a couple of exciting things to talk about today. The first is my new Town Hall 10 defense I like to call the Galatrap. Yes, it is probably the most successful base I've ever had, and there's a couple of fundamentals why, and we're going to talk about those today and talk about how they can be replicated in any high-level base. Now, I say high-level base because I think pretty much you probably need skeleton traps for this base to be effective. So we'll take a look at it here. It is a pretty much, looks like a southern teaser style base as we used to call it. Open from the bottom, lots of walls from the top, very difficult to get to with the jump spells towards that town hall from the top there, as you can see. Now, obviously, I am counting on ground attackers and not air attackers. All my expos are set to ground. I am vulnerable to air, but don't tell anybody. And now we look at other angles, kind of discouraging from the top there. That third expo is set up there, all three expos towards the top. There is the clan castle set off to the lower right. It's also discouraging to come from the lower left because you can't really lure the clan castle very well from there, and you're also facing two inferno towers right at your attacking force. So right away, this is really telling the attacker, you know, come lure my clan castle from the right. And now here's where I kind of like to make a poker analogy. I know that they're going to come after the town hall from the right, but do they know I know that they're going to come after the town hall from the right? You know, if the attacker's advanced enough, he's going to know that that's probably a trap there, that I have to be anticipating the fact that he's going to try to lure. I've got all of my skeleton traps set over here. Got one right here, the second one right in front of this wizard tower, and the third one kind of hard to see hidden behind the air bomb there. Right there, along with big bombs, spring traps all over the place. Hog riders come in this direction and they are going to be in big trouble. They're going to get blown up before they have a chance to activate at least probably not all of my clan castle, maybe a small portion of it, hopefully not the witches, and that is the idea. Slow them down, prevent that clan castle lure, and cause them great deal of difficulty with 12 skeleton trap skeletons wandering around the battlefield. So without further ado, let's get down to the very first defense that I've had with this village since the update. I had defended with it before the update. Bottom right, you see he sends in a feeler wall breaker there, gets completely obliterated by that big bomb, and also alerts one of the skeleton traps. So now I've got 4 active skeletons sitting there waiting. Obviously the hidden Tesla has been exposed as well. You know that he's trying to go to activate that clan castle. He sends in a test wall breaker from the bottom left as well, but they're really not going to be close enough down there to activate that clan castle. Because of where it's set, you really need to lure right where he's just dropped these hog riders, and goodbye. Big bomb spring trap, and the skeletons and the Tesla, absolutely no chance those hog riders are going to get in. I think that was probably 3 hog riders that just got vaporized there and sent into space. So a partial activation of the clan castle. We can see that he just got the wizards and the archers out. The very important 2 witches are still hiding in that clan castle waiting for the attacking force to move in on them. So he's going to work on taking them out. He drops a golem and probably some units in behind here to take out all those guys, including my first skeleton trap skeletons there that you see are working hard on that golem, and they are eventually going to go down. And once they do, he's going to drop his second and third golem in here. So he's got the pretty standard looking go wipe army, well spread out wizards behind, and here comes the clan castle in full effect. And also another skeleton trap is activated, so you've got way more skeletons than you'd normally have to deal with here. My queen also in the area, that's critical. Good freeze spell there, does manage to freeze just about everybody, but there's just such a large number of troops there. These guys are going to be severely delayed taking them out, and the freeze spell wears off. They eventually take everything out, but you can see all of the other barbarian troops are gone, and the P.E.K.K.A, they're starting wandering off to the left here. A second rage spell, not the greatest placement there, a lot of overlap, and the king and the queen are not inside that rage spell either. The queen is working on getting close to the town hall, but that's what I like about this layout. It is not your traditional southern teaser. Most usually have a single layer of walls below that town hall. I've got a double layer, makes it a lot more difficult, even with the jump spell there. Had that been further in, allowing jump over the second wall, I don't think that would have made a difference. The queen just vaporized by those well-protected expos. Because they are up above the town hall, they don't quite have that range of extension to the bottom of the base, but they're much more difficult to take out because they're behind 2 or 3 layers of walls that those troops are trying to get through. And at this point now, it's really come down to the attacker staring at the screen in disbelief. Nowhere near 50%. The town hall is safe. No troops remain. The counter runs down, and I end up with a 1-for-1 record post-update with my Galatrap base layout. Now, I do have to point out one other thing I'm a little bit proud of, and that is the fact that this base layout is completely unique. I made it from scratch, didn't copy anybody else. And we're going to take a look at my defense log here. That 22 trophy win was the first time I ever used the village. Lost 7 trophy, 1 star, 116, lost 6 trophies, another 1 star, and then this 34 trophy win. I think the key here being that obviously it's not going to be undefeated, but if the losses are held to 1 star, that can be significant, especially at higher trophy levels. So is it fail-safe? Is it foolproof? Of course not. No base is. Will it get 2-starred? Of course it will. Good attacks are going to get 2 stars even with the new 4th mortar and those skeleton traps. But I'm having fun right now. Really enjoying this update. Can't wait to see more replays on offense and defense with the new mortar, the new skeleton traps. And yes, before you say it, I do realize that I exposed this base to everyone who wants to take a look at it. Copy it if you like, or just use the fundamentals from it to make a good base at your own town hall level. Just don't tell anybody else. But something I would like you to share with your friends is the fact that none other than Spencer $23 is back in action, playing Clash and making YouTube videos as well. He is the ultimate archer expert. He can 2-star high-level town halls using almost entirely archers. I think it's around 190 or so. So be sure to check it out. You've got to see his videos to believe it, and do subscribe to him as well. When you get a chance, check out my other videos, guides to the other town halls. Like, comment, subscribe, and favorite, and I will see you guys again tomorrow with more full attacks.
Galidon, are you daft? It's dollars. How many times do I have to say it? Dollars.